Alright, alright, alright. I think things should be running just fine. There it is. Okay, stream is running. Let's get this kicked off. Alright, so I'm going to be taking on Final Boss Bon and Elaine. I'm going to do all 3 difficulties, starting with Hell Mode, so that, you know, everyone has some advice. And, you know, there are guides out there, but a lot of them are from whales, and I don't find whale content to be specifically helpful, especially for smaller level accounts, people who haven't had the most pulls. Now, I do spend, so it's not like I'm, you know, a total free to play, but I have a little bit more insight what that's like. So let's go to the final boss and let me show you what my strategy is. I will say the new heroes are kind of a must if you want to run Hell Mode effectively. Now let me break this down. So this is the team that I'm running. I'm running the 1. I am running Tarmiel, I am running the new Mono, and I am running Jericho. Now, I am going to substitute out Mono. I want to try this out for this run. For blue, this is the SR version of King Arthur that I've upgraded here. And I'm going to pair him up with probably Meliodas. Yeah. And the reason for this is because in Hell Mode you need Detonate, and Arthur carries Detonate on his cards. So now, obviously, the best one to run this with is Valenti. But if you don't have Valenti, then Arthur is a good substitute. Put Jericho in the bag because Jericho gives the additional boost and attack for speed heroes, and you pretty much want to run a full speed team. Let me go over how this boss works, because he's actually really frustrating. So Elaine functions as a constant buffer for Bon. So her entire kit is about buffing up Bon and debuffing you. So buff removal and debuff removal are pretty key unless you can burst them down quickly. Additionally, which is why I brought the 1, because what's better bursting than, you know, the 1. Now, Bon is a little frustrating. So what happens is he throws Taunt on, so you can't take Elaine out. So one of the reasons I brought Mono was because I can remove the buff, which also removes the Taunt, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if that was incidental or if hers is stances as well, but we're going to try it with Blue Arthur anyway for the detonate damage. But if Bon has 3 orbs starting in phase 1, if he has 3 orbs in his ultimate gauge, when you kill him the first time, he will respawn. So you basically need to kill him twice. Another reason why I'm taking the 1, because his ult, if you focus it on Bon, does the first tick of damage. Bon respawns, and then you do the second tick of damage, and that should kill him, because he shouldn't have anything left in his tank, because he can't have 6 orbs. Until you get to stage 2. And that's a little bit frustrating. So Bon has a massive ultimate gauge move, but he needs 5 orbs. So the name of the game is orb manipulation. So Tarmiel, why I bring him, is damage mitigation, as well as he's able to, on a bronze card, remove an orb, which can help stop that regen. Sorry, not the regen, the reanimate. I forget what the word is. My brain's not thinking. But anyhow, so Tarmiel adds a lot of control to this team and also stops a lot of the damage from coming through. So the goal is blow him up, have the detonate damage, and then control the ultimate gauge. And then she's just here for moral support. So we're also going to change the food I'm eating. I was doing arena, which is why I have ultimate food. What I would recommend for this one is damage food. So this excludes deathmatch and PvP, but not final boss. So this is the special event food that you can make. So this is huge here, and then obviously I got to switch up the gear on Arthur. I'm just going to give him my Meliodas' gear. So let's exchange equipment with Meliodas. And that makes him somewhat more serviceable. He's still not great, but the goal is for Tarmiel to mitigate the damage, so I don't really have to worry about it. I'm hoping that works well. And then just get the one buffed up in the background and bippity boppity boop. Alright. So, combat class under 200,000. Yes. Remove 7 debuffs from allies using Purify. We're not going to be able to do that one. Remove 4 buffs. We don't have any buff removal. But we do have 5 Detonate. So I've been running this with buff cancel with mono instead, but I'm going to try and get those extra points with the Detonate. And then with this, once I ult one time with Escanor, that is going to be way over 400,000 damage because he is a 6 out of 6. So yeah, my Escanor is like well status, but that's only because of luck. And I got 6 out of 6 Escanor in 900 gems, so it's not like I went ham like some of the big whales and dropped money and everything. It was just I saved up and I got lucky. Alright, so let's tackle this. I will say, pretty much, if you want to beat this, you should have Arthur, you should have Jericho. Your other 2 units, just focus on single target damage and hopefully buff removal. Or, I'm sorry, ultimate gauge removal. Alright, so while Elaine is not being protected, we want to burst her down. So I'm going to go here, here, and get my first rocket detonate down. So we get some serious Escanor damage out. Alright. Did that apply the detonate damage? Yeah, that would have had to. I didn't see a tick though, which is a little weird. Maybe I just missed the visual cue. Yeah. So he's okay to absorb some hits without the Tarmiel taunt or stance on, rather. Alright, so now we're gonna finish off Elaine. And then start the stance. So now this way, Bond's no longer getting buffs. And now we have Escanor at ult, but we don't want to use it yet, we want to save it. I'm getting really bad card draw for detonate, so I may not actually be able to get it this turn. Or I may be able to kill Bond before detonate goes off. So we want to hit here. We'll do this, and we'll do another stance. Yeah, this is not looking good for a first run with Arthur. Just really bad RNG. Nothing you can really do there. My score is in like the top 14 percentile, so I'm not overly worried about it. I'm trying to end top 30. Top 15 would be great. I just don't think I'm going to get it, to be completely honest. Alright, there's detonate. There's removal. And here is stance. Yeah, okay, so that's 2 detonate. Gotta count those, so now I'm at 2. I may have to use the Escanor ult, because I don't think I'm going to be able to manipulate. I'm not getting enough cards. Alright, let's get the 3rd detonate down at least. Escanor. That's not going to do anything right now. And then we'll throw that Arthur card out, because I don't want it. So that's 3 detonate, 2 more. And now he's going to regen, but the second tick takes him out. And then I've just done the 400,000 mission, so that's good. Alright, phase 2. Electric Boogaloo. So the revive, that's the word I'm looking for. The revive passive is the same across both 3 levels, I think? I'm not entirely sure, actually. I know he does it in Extreme, but I haven't played hard. So again, we're going to try and take out Elaine ASAP so that she can't do her obnoxious bunch of debuffs, because that's really what's going to hurt me. So we still need 2 detonate, and we need to fill up the one's ultimate gauge ASAP. I was hoping I'd be able to burst down, but this team just doesn't have the damage because I'm more worried about removing damage. Alright, there's another detonate. There's 4. So you just need 1 more after this. So we're going to go Supernova, Sharp Blade, and then probably Stance. Arc Shield. Yeah. Arc Shield, because we're going to want to mitigate the damage that he's about to do this turn. Although, can I kill her? I'm going to try and kill her. Oh no. I clicked off the target. Okay. Oh no, he's got taunt. Never mind. Never mind, we're good. Okay, here's the 5th detonate card. Yeah, I really should have done the stance instead here. I have a feeling that's gonna hurt. Oh, it's really not too bad. Okay. So, is his ulti gauge full? It's impossible to tell. It looks full, but I don't think he has ultimate. So, we are going to just single target and get my 5th stack of detonate, and then I can just ignore Arthur for the rest of the match and hopefully just worry about that DPS. Alright, there's the 5th detonate. Okay. I'm actually going to use detonate here, silly as it sounds. Okay, I'll live with that. I don't think I'm going to get a good score on this one, but I think Mono is the better one because she can seal. The detonate's cool, but in terms of just beating this, I think the seal is where it's at. And also not being able to kill Elaine quickly is a problem. Okay, so he's just barely alive. That's what I like to see. And we have Divine Sword Escanor. Ooh, don't die. No, I mean, I don't need him anymore. Go ahead, die. My Jericho does more damage than you. Thank you. I got the detonate, so that's really not that big a deal. Okay, so what I want to do with Bon here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many is this going to remove? Just 1. Alright, but it'll be enough, because he won't be able to revive twice. Then I'm going to hit him with Divine Sword Escanor, and then I'm going to use that Arc, not Arc Beam, but the other one. So alright, he revives, now Escanor kills, and then this ticks over to Elaine. And that is why the 1 is a beast. I will say this one is arguably the most whale-friendly. Oh, I shattered my score. Okay. Alright. I can live with that. So this is definitely the most whale-friendly of final bosses, because you really are rewarded for having certain heroes. Another option that you can add in is Lilia, and you can focus on the debuff removal, and she also does ultimate gauge control. So there's some value to be had in that. So now I am back, ooh, top 11.58. Not quite top 10%, but we're getting there. And for someone who's not a whale, being this high, I know it's still early, but still that makes me feel really good. If I can finish top 15, this will be the highest I've ever finished. Usually I only hit top 50, and it's just because I got lucky on my draws. Like, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it or anything. It's not anything other than luck. And, you know, being able to read. So, yeah, the top score is 4.3, 2.5. I don't even want to know how. So, monovalent, yeah. So they just went, I'm telling you, mono's the way to go. Nobody had mono running earlier. Everyone was running Arthur. But the buff removal makes it so much easier to kill. Makes Bon squishy. But my score was higher there, so I'm not sure which way is the best way, but you should definitely go with the characters you have. So if you don't have the 1, if you don't have Mono, Tarmiel, pretty much the heroes that I abused to beat that easily. Another team that you could go, I mean, yeah, Ludociel would be nice, but he's, again, a whale character. Knight of Wrath Demon Meliodas is pretty solid. The reason being that his Darkness Flutter is going to do damage to Elaine, even if she is covered up, so being able to do reliable tick of damage each turn without having to use an attack card is always useful. Adventurer Bond, again, being able to decrease the defense, always helpful there. Like I said, Jericho, good as well. And then you can also, so yeah, Blue Jericho, because of her unique, increases speed attribute, allies attack related stats by 10%. So you should pretty much be running this no matter what you have. Jericho should probably be in the back, just for that extra 10% boost. I have a feeling you could probably get away with using Meliodas, because a lot of Bond's attacks are the sweeping nunchuck attacks that hit everyone. So that could theoretically work. It wouldn't be my top pick though. So yeah, Arthur for the detonate, Jericho for the 10%. Those everyone should have because they're SR units. And then if you're gonna choose, you could run Blue King because you have the debuff removal. That is an option. You would want to run somebody with strong attack though, next to him. And again, Demon Meliodas doing the AoE splash damage is useful. Blue Lilia, she's not as common, but I've seen a few. She's been on a few banners now, so there's a better chance you have her. I'm curious how Hunter Slater would work, or anyone with, yeah. So increases crit chance 300% of his value when the hero uses a skill. Okay, Hunter Slater is the exact opposite of what you want to use. Never mind, because they're not gonna have empty gauges. So yeah, those you're kind of limited in what you can use in terms of blue units, but those would be the priority. If you have Blue Melascula, she's pretty bad overall, but she does carry detonate damage, and it is on all enemies, so it can be a little bit more helpful than Arthur because you're still able to hit Elaine with that AoE. I'm curious how Matrona would do, because she does have a decent amount of damage and can hit all enemies, and then depletes the ultimate move gauge. But yeah, so she's got gauge control, not really well, and it's built into her ult though. So yeah, the tough part is keeping their ultis low. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to kill over and over and over and over and over again, and that just delays like crazy. That's what makes the one so useful, is that he can get, you ult one person, you get 2 shots. But let's go back to now do the hard, because we just saw extreme. That's knighthood boss, wrong one, but I do have to do that. So I did just hit, yeah, so Bond can die 3 times, but it's actually based on the number of orbs in his ult gauge. So if you're able to control the number of orbs, he can't revive. So I'll show you here. Phase 2. So Bond revives by consuming 5 orbs. If he doesn't have 5 orbs in phase 2, he cannot regen. Yeah, Tarmiel hits hard. I like being able to control that and then mitigate all of his damage. Super useful. But this was my hell team. This is how I hit top 11. We'll call it top 12. I'll round down. But top 12 here. I'm gonna now do the extreme boss. So for people who may not be able to have such deep accounts, let's go and cover what this one is. So ultimate move 3 times. I don't know if my characters are weak enough to do 3 ults without destroying them, but we'll see. Rupture damage 4 times. Decrease 9 orbs from the enemy's ultimate gauge move using a skill with dissolve, and clear within 13 turns. So try Lilia instead of Tarmiel. Alright. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. So let's see. So Kesmig, I just ran again, and I got a much higher score than I did. Yeah. I feel like Lilia is solid. Oh, what am I doing? I should have Sariel in this slot for the crit damage. That's okay. That I thought his crits were feeling a little weak. That would be why. Let's see. I'll just keep that there. And I mean, we're just going combat class, but I want to drop my combat class a little bit. Alright. And I probably won't eat a dish for this one, just so that I can get to ultimate move 3 times. You don't think you can crit Val boss? Let's see. I'm curious. Maybe that's why I felt so weak. So if that's the case, then I gotta switch my gear. Because I've got my crit gear on. Does it let me see? Skill crease. Immune to petrify, stun. Immune to attack, disable, and stat decrease. Increases the hero's defense by 50%. Undead, yep. Hunting field. Destroy demons. Unique. Demon Melee Association on Escanor. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. So, Demon Melee. For that thick attack. Yeah, I'm gonna switch his gear too, because I didn't land a crit, which I think is a little weird. So I'm gonna switch out the crit gear. Exchange equipment. Sir, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Forgot to find my equipped gear. Whoops. Yeah. I mean, my demon melee is pretty solid. The ones that I have the most on are actually the 1, so most of the time I run the 1 as my association because it's 6 out of 6. So let's see. We're gonna run. We don't want for this one because we're doing extreme. We don't want rupture. Or sorry, we don't want detonate. We want rupture. Who do I have that does a rupture? No, I want blue. What am I doing? Get out of here. Blue with rupture damage. If only I knew the characters, right? That would make things so much easier. Nanashi? Nanashi it is. Does he have rupture? No. But this way I can justify spending... Oh yeah, Nadosiel has rupture, you're right. I'm dumb. I just wanted to use Nanashi because I spent 600 diamonds for him, so... It's a terrible reason, but it's the only reason I have. Alright. And yeah, I'm not going to eat a dish because otherwise I'm going to destroy this dude way too quickly. I think I may be able to turn 1 Elaine. That'd be gross. I will say, what do you guys think? So are you disappointed they didn't bring the Elaine skin into the final boss? The new Easton? Oh yeah, I do have the new Easton, but I'd be terrified of bringing green just because of Bond. Alright, so I want to bop her. Nope. Bop. 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 Okay, so I won't be able to turn 1 without attack food, but if I had attack food, yikes. Alright, there's rupture. Alright, I guess we're gonna hit the rupture quest pretty quickly. Elaine, that's not very nice. That was rude. That is correct. That is not rupture. You know, I was just bragging about my ability to read. And I guess I can't read. Yikes. This is why they let me teach your children. The damage is laughable at this point. Okay. I still don't have ult or what's the word I'm looking for? Ultimate move removal, which is ultimate orb removal. Which is weird. But I am shooting for that. Seriously, again? Wow, my Lilia draw has been insanely bad. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Docio. Rupture. This. Now she's gonna have her ult. And yeah. And then I'll heal, I guess. I might actually get a pretty bad run on this just because of how few offensive cards I've gotten. That didn't kill him. What's he got? 2 HP? That's so stupid. Yeah. I'm thinking because Tarmiel is able to do it with just the bronze card. Because, yeah, now his ult is full again. But she does have the double delete, which I hadn't considered. Now we're just gonna heal up. Because she removes by, yeah. Oof. I miscalculated my damage yet again. That's right, gives me more time to stack cards. Okay, and do another rupture. That's pretty legit. So I'll do a rupture, a stab, and a slash. Because I'm not going to be able to take him down, right? Nope, this takes down 3, so I'll do 3, the rupture, and stabby McStab stab. That way he can't revive. Yep, bye-bye. How many times did I need rupture damage? Okay, Marmus in the back. I was thinking Marmus, but what I like about Jericho is that, like, if I'm running a team that, like, I'm pretty reliant on, but if I eat the damage food, I probably won't need it. Alright. Let's burst down Elaine. Make her wish she'd never come back to life. Wow. Yeah, without damage food, I just hit so weak. Like, it looks like I'm not even hitting for anything. Alright, so I might blow up Bon right now because he doesn't have enough in his ultimate gauge. Yeah, he doesn't have enough in his ultimate gauge. Yeah, the no crits is honestly painful. So yeah, I'm gonna blow up Bon with Escanor right now and just end this. Bye bye. And ugh, how are you still alive? I might not even get to finish by 13 turns. This is disgusting. How many turns am I in right now? Oh, I'm only on turn 8. What about Rupture? It doesn't show me how many Ruptures I've used. Oh well, whatever. We're just gonna kill her. No more playing around. I think because almost every single team I use is crit, not having crit is just so painful. Alright, boss destroyed. So that's extreme. I may not have gotten the rupture on that. Let's see. Yeah. one time short of doing rupture damage, and I just didn't get the card. That would have boosted my score a little bit. Not a ton, but... And then decreased 9 orbs. No, I ran Hell first. So I did the order of what I assumed would be the most interest for people. I might do another Hell run again at the end, but I'm going to edit this down and put this as a guide for all 3 levels, because I feel like no one ever gives love for low level and entry level players. So I'm trying to show like alternate teams too, and not just Will characters. But he says using the 1 and Ludociel. So attack with a hero with an attribute advantage 5 times. So run blue. Yeah. I'm feeling like Tarmiel is just absolutely disgusting. Like, I think... Hold on, let's check the top team. And I was saying this earlier, that people need to be using mono, and now mono's back up at the top again. But yeah. I don't know why people aren't using... I guess if they run Valenti mono, then they pretty much always have ulti gauge lock. But if you don't have Valenti and mono, which I feel like most people don't, then getting Tarmiel's thing is just disgusting. Because you just don't take damage. Like, I'm able to do Hell mode without really taking damage. Alright, so hard, let's see, dissolve 4 times. Yeah, there are a lot of people using Lilia. I don't really see it, to be completely honest. I think Tarmiel is 100% the better choice. It could just be, you know, because she's got that double dissolve effect, that's why people are taking her. It's a possibility. But alright, gonna do... Oh wait, no, we don't want to do Tarmiel on this one. Alright, I'm gonna do pretty basic characters. I'm gonna try this with Master Meliodas. Yeah, there's a to remove debuffs, so I could see that, but you get more value for detonate. I got a much higher score when I subbed out removing debuffs with going for the detonate score. I'm gonna do, actually, instead of Master Meliodas, I'm gonna do Demon Meliodas, because everyone should, even most new players should have that. Jericho we're gonna keep in the back. Who's another pretty well-owned blue character? Blue, I feel like, honestly, has gotten the shaft for the bulk of the game. There just aren't that many good blue characters. Blue King? Yeah, no way. Get out of here. Dude. I could run Arden. You mad, bro? Oh. That's sneaky. Decreases ultimate orb by 2. It makes him a better support character. But I shouldn't die, so I won't need him. Oh, Bond is restricted. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So I take back what I said earlier about running Bond. You can't run Bond. I always forget that. Yeah, remove debuffs and detonate. Yeah, because you're top 10, right? Are you still top 10? I know you were earlier, or like really high up. I have a couple people in my guild who are like top 3, which is just disgusting to me. Alright, we'll run King, because he's also a common one, and then we're gonna run one more blue. It's pretty generic. Top 0%, yeah. This guy over here, just casually. Yeah, we'll run Goddess Elizabeth. Everyone has her, right? Now we'll do... There just really are not... That's it. I spent 600 diamonds. I am using Nanashi. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Yeah, I feel like most people have the 1, but just because Nanashi gets no love, everyone thinks he's a bad unit. I am going to be the Nanashi stan. now I need to do my equipment. See, I feel like I could use the one, but I've been using him non-stop since I got him, and honestly, it's kind of boring. I stand Nanashi from the beginning, though, so our boy's gotta have some juicy damage. No, people won't have him. You can really use anyone who's blue damage, and in reality, you shouldn't have blue Nanashi. Like, in general. If you do, you probably made bad decisions, like me, and spent 600 diamonds on this stupid banner because you wanted Nanashi and Liz. That's what I get for the greed, dude. That's what I get for the greed. My equipment's gonna be so jacked up. Yeah, I mean, my gear is okay. It's still in its like very early stages. I'm still working on the UR. Alright, cool. We're gonna run this. And oh, I don't have dissolve. That was a mistake. That's what I should have been focusing on, was the dissolve. Blah blah blah. Who listens to this story anyway? Not me. Boom. Alright, I am going to prove to the world that Nanashi is not trash. I will take the rank 1 spot by doing solo Nanashi runs. Final boss can't stop me. I'm surprised we haven't seen any. I wonder if they fixed the hacker problem that they were having. Because there was someone with the last banner had like 21,000. Yeah, his passive is pretty cool. Or his unique. I hate that they call it unique. But like giving buffs to people who only have 2 or less. So yeah, boom boom right there. King doesn't get one because King has got way too many freaking cards. I know I can't petrify, but might as well just get rid of that. Alright, and this gives me King ult too. I'm gonna save, try and save Darkness Flutter until next turn. What did I just lose? I lost a skill. I lost Nanashi's skill. How dare you? Yeah, definitely doesn't seem to be the case because we haven't seen anything crazy. But it is only day 1. I feel like those crazy boards didn't, or those crazy scores didn't come out until a little bit later. But like, I just don't get. What do you think you're gonna get away with that? Like that was so dumb to me. I don't understand how people thought that would ever work. Right? Like, you know, they're gonna look at that and be like, okay, no one else is even remotely close. Like, at least leave it to be a reasonable amount. Like, oh, okay, maybe like 200 or 300 points. Yeah, like, cool, bro, you were on top of the leaderboards by cheating. Mama raised the cheater, woohoo. Because I don't have any ultimate orb removal, I may not be able to get through this bond very easily. Yeah, this is gonna be ugly. I love amplified damage ults, to be completely honest. They're like my favorite style ult. Just Derriere ult everything. Oh, not enough damage. Oh, this is ugly. I do have Devil Assault though. And yeah, he's back at 5. I don't know if I'll even be able to beat stage 1 because I can't get through this. Oh my goodness. This is just like... There it goes, okay. Finally enough damage. Too many turns. This is harder than Hell Mode. Like, not having characters is the biggest punishing thing in this. And honestly, it's a little frustrating if they did that. Because I don't even know how I'm going to get through. If I had that much struggle with Phase 1, how is Phase 2 going to go? And how many freaking corrosion cards am I going to get? Oh my Lanta. Yeah, I'm on turn 8 right now. It took me 9 turns to finish the difficulty above this. I think it's just the heroes that I chose. But still, like, that just goes to show how important hero selection is. These are heroes, aside from Nanashi, that people are going to have. If you don't have ultimate card removal, I might legitimately be top 10% and lose on easy. Although, I might just blow up Bon right here. Yeah, okay. So I have enough that I can blow Bon up pretty quickly. That's the only redeeming grace. You just have to have enough damage to one-shot him before he can really ramp up. So that's going to be the strategy, I think, for hard mode. Rather than focusing Elaine, I would say focus for hard. Focus on Bon first. Blow him up and do as much damage as you can before he can heal. Oh, and the corrosion doesn't even stick from Demon Meliodas, so do not take Demon Meliodas. I take that back. Corrosion doesn't stick. Nothing sticks. Damage isn't even real. What's this one? Is this one 130? Yeah, just getting damage to stick is so difficult. I mean, Meliodas is assault mode. No, Meliodas' ultimate does decent damage, so it's fine. But that, I honestly think that hard mode was more difficult than extreme. Oh yeah, the 500% to demons. That's why Meliodas was getting bopped. Okay, no demons. Yeah, so final score of 90. Top 85. Dude, that's awesome. That's nuts. Yeah, so hard hard mode is actually the real hard mode. You heard it here first. Alright, so now we are going to drink a potion, and I'm going to run hell mode one more time, just for good measure. Yeah, 90 points, bro. Don't look now, but this is what the people came to see. Me scoring a straight up 90. I'm going to see if I can set the record for lowest score. I think you get 90 points just for clearing it. And your whole team, except for Tarmiel, was Demon? How did you not get blown up? That's crazy. Yeah, I will try Marmus at the back, too. What's the base point gain that you get for beating this? Does it show me? Let's see. So the base score is 50, so I got 40 points above 50. Oh my goodness, that was such a bad run. Alright, So fix this team. So we're gonna run Tarmiel. We are going to run. I'm gonna run Mono again, and then I'm gonna try Marmus in the back, and then do attack food. Where is Marmus? Oh yeah, I brought him up. Okay, cool. Blue Demon. Get all this stuff set before we go. Yeah, now that I know that crits don't work, I'll be better off. Because I won't be doing dumb stuff with his gear anymore. Alright, equipment. And then attack dish. Yeah, Tarmiel is disgusting. They don't do damage to you when Tarmiel's there. Like, it's so gross. Yeah, I will save Escanor ult just for the biggest boppus, if you will. I don't know if you've seen Monty Python in the Life of Brian, but Escanor and his friend from Rome, biggest boppus. Yeah, absolutely target Barn. Yeah, if I kill Bon right up, straight up, then I can kill. Then I can clean the whole thing way faster. Yeah, second phase, just blow him up. Alright. Who was the last hero I had? Marmus? Honestly, I'm just not going to put gear on Marmus because that devalues my my team, which is what I want. Ooh, but I don't want it that lowly valued. Never mind. Fine. Oh, Marmus isn't even awakened. Yikes. Marmus, why are you so bad, dude? Let me fix that a little bit. Marmus had like the most undignified death. Like he just got shanked and then just kind of died in the background. Alright, so my total CC is higher. Detonate cards like you're killing it. Oh, okay. Good to know. I don't have any detonate though. So onwards and upwards. Oh, I forgot to eat attack food. Why do you guys let me do things? Oh, okay. That's it. I'm gonna have to run hell again. It's the only rational response. Yeah, this is gonna be ugly without attack food. Alright. I kinda don't want to combine these cards, but I do want the damage. I want to hold on to this. Oh, I want to hold on to this so that I can lock the ultimate gauge. I think the one is a really cool concept, but I just cannot stand the sounds he makes. It's like a cat hacking up a hairball. Sick damage, Bon. She's so rude taking down that level. I'm just gonna save. Got a pretty bad draw there. I need Escanor cards. I need a second mono card as well. That's not the mono card I needed though. Okay, so I'll kill Elaine. Easy enough. I will use this. And then I will take his ulti away. I might actually save it. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. For what? No. I'm not gonna save it. I lied. And that was stupid. Oh, yeah, okay, so Mono's thing does cancel his stance, even though it only says cancels buffs. Which is interesting. I wonder if it's supposed to work that way. I don't think so, but I'm happy to take it. So now I'm gonna hold like this and wait for damage next turn. Because he's gonna empty his ult gauge, it's not gonna kill me. But then his ult gauge is empty, which will allow me to hopefully kill him quickly. But yeah, I think that's the reason why Mono is so effective, because for some reason her Bronze Star card is canceling stances. Okay, so he's already back up to 4. Ridiculous. Okay, so that takes him down to 3. And he's gonna live. No attack food makes this dreadful. Okay, so what I need to do, I think... So if you use Blade Dance, remove the buff, and then hit him. So I want to remove the buff, hit him with this. That should kill and then revive, and then hopefully that finishes him. Yeah, okay. So it's a taunt and HP buff. Weird that it takes both off. Okay, so that's, yeah. That's why Mono's used. That makes a lot more sense. I was wondering why it worked that way, but it seems silly because it doesn't say cancel stances, but the way that this specific boss works, that is a buff and not a stance. Funny, but nothing else in the game works like that, but why should it? Yeah, now I should be able to blow up Bond right off the bat. And then I'll be able to lock the ultimate gauges too. Okay, so he doesn't have 5. Lock the ultimate gauge, and then remove buffs. Should have probably removed the buffs first, but whatever, he's dead anyway. Sealed. Yikes, that did no damage, but I've got to roll. Don't worry guys, I got mediocre damage. Yeah, the yellow symbol. It's weird to me that it wouldn't be a stance, because in my brain, I know how taunts work. Like, oh, a taunt is a stance. It's always been a stance, but not in this mode. Not enough damage. Not enough damage. Ooh, just enough damage. I lied. Okay, let's see. Maybe this was a better run. What do we got? Give me something good. Bump me into the top 10. Yes! That's huge up for me. Alright, so that's another 200 points up. That might get me in the top 10%. Okay, so I think I'm gonna run... The Marmis boost was huge, you were right. But I did definitely feel the... If I eat the attack food, then I don't feel that loss of attack so much. Yeah. Ooh, top 7% now. Look at that. Now I can flex on everybody. Not you guys, because you guys are higher than I am, but hey. You know. 92.18% of players I can flex on. And I just so happen to pull in 2 people who are higher than me. Classic me. Alright, I'm gonna run it again, but this time, I will remember to eat my food. Because I bet I finished that whole much earlier. Oh yeah, I'm definitely happy with that run. If that's where I stay, then I think I may be able to lock top 15. Like, if I can lock top 15, I'd be stoked. Top 30, I'm still happy. Because I get the unique gear. The cosmetics. I don't know. There's still 2 weeks. We might see some crazy new strategy come out. It's like a wine height special that nobody knows about. Okay. Stat increase. Do I want to lock right away? No, I don't want to lock right away. I do want a bippity boppity bonk though. I want to save that ultimate block. Because he's only going to get 1 here. That's going to remove the buffs and the damage. Okay. So I can use the single card. I don't even need to use the double. He taunts. Yeah, he didn't even taunt here. So let's focus on killing Elaine. Oh, that was dumb. I should have kept one. I should have kept one of those and just used the stance. Because I'm not going to be able to blow him up easily without the taunt. Okay, I got another one. Lucky, lucky, lucky. How long does this block? Only for 1 turn. Okay. So he's got 5. I'm not going to be able to take him down 2. I'm going to do this, and throw that card out. So I canceled the buff. Yeah, I probably should have gone the Eskimar thing and I would have killed him. But I need to build up my Eskimar's ult. There we go. Okay, so now I should be able to remove 1, hit with Supernova, and kill. Oh, that bleed was... Oh my god. Alright, so 1, 2... That's going to take him down to 3. It's not going to matter. So I'm going to have to kill him twice. Regardless. We'll just run that. That's fine. That gives Eskimor... This is going to be a better run. Better run for sure. Okay, alright. And now I've got the Eskimor ult, so I'm going to be able to blow him up turn 1. And I'll be able to seal as well. So that should stop from running. Could be good, could be good. Okay, alright. So now we blow up Bon. I don't know if we even bother with this seal here. We blow up Bon. Or... Yeah, I don't have the buff removal. So we blow up Bon. And then I think... we go for the double super slash here. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what happens. Boom. Dead. Dead. Oh no. Okay, I mixed up the order there. I should have super slash Bon so that my ult would have killed him and then it probably would have burst Elaine. I don't know if it would have 100 to 0'd her because she didn't have a buff on her. It's a possibility that that would have been a better play. Food for thought. But don't worry, there's still 2 weeks for me to perfect this run, but I think that's probably the better... That would have been the better play. Just so that I could have gotten that burst on her. She removes seal. What? Stupid lolicon. Go back to the Fairy King's forest. Nobody here loves you. Just die. Alright. Either way, still a good run. But it can always be better. Wow, you're telling me that run was worse? How? I don't understand. Sometimes this game... Oh, I didn't remove buffs for the buff cancel effect. So the score overall was higher, but because I was missing the mission score, that would have been a 2.9k if I had gotten one more mono buff card. Or buff removal card instead of the ultimate seal. Oof. Rough. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll live. I'm still extremely happy with this score. 2777. Top 8%. Because I round down. Do I have enough coins to finally buy cool stuff yet? Yes, I do. Now, I'm confused. Is this... Yeah, that's not the cosmetic. That's the actual armor. Which I think is kind of dumb because they show... Yeah, it's the outfit. Yeah, I could definitely get higher. I think... I'm going to bring it back to the strategy board. But it just comes down to luck. But I can definitely get higher score than that. But I'm... Either way, still pretty happy. I locked. And... Yeah, definitely getting that top 15%. Alright, dude. Thanks for watching. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. And I will probably be streaming again on Sunday. I don't think I'll have any reason to stream before then, but I'll let you know if I do. Alright. Have a good night. See ya.